RQ-TQ imbalanced evolution. The greatest challenge facing humanity. In this video, I briefly discuss what is RQ-TQ imbalanced human evolution and why it is the root cause of most major human problems throughout history, the most important challenge for economic development and a threat to survival of humanity. And I finally discuss the cause of the imbalanced evolution and ways to tackle it. To understand what is RQ and TQ, let us look at the most essential aspect of economic development. We can split economic activity itself into two components, technology and relationships. Making products necessary for day-to-day life requires technology. Economic production, marketing are all relationship activity. Business, leadership and services are all relationship activity. So good economics requires both relationship and technological skills. What is RQ and TQ? We can split IQ, intelligence quotient, into RQ, relational quotient, and TQ, technical quotient. We can think of TQ as the overall measure of ability in technical aspects, such as technical skill in any field, or the ability in adapting to new technology and in inventing new technology. We can think of RQ as the overall measure of ability in relational aspects, such as in managing relationships between individuals or groups, in managing businesses, managing organizations, or in adopting necessary social changes. From what we discussed before, both RQ and TQ are essential for economic success. Imbalanced development. In spite of the positive factors that nations acquire when they get richer, technology, along with TQ, grows at a faster rate than the rate of growth of relationship factors, RQ, leading to a RQ-TQ imbalanced development. Let us see how this is influencing humanity. The world has tremendously adapted to high technology in day-to-day life at present times. Cell phones, LCD TVs, internet, and so on. Yet, family and our social networks have weakened. People have problems in relating with each other in close relationships. This can be seen in high divorce rates. There is also increase in violence, drug abuse problems, teenage pregnancy in many countries. All these have negative effects on economic development. Next, let's see how RQ-TQ imbalanced human evolution is the cause of major human problems all the way from Industrial Revolution and its potential effect on the future of humanity. With advancing technology in Europe after the beginning of Industrial Revolution, political relationships did not show the same progress. The progress in military, communication, and navigational technologies brought about colonialism. There were frequent wars between European states with ever-increasing sophistication in weapons. What we see is that advance in technology did not bring about progress in relationships. This imbalanced development resulted in heavy economic destruction in Europe and around the world. Last century, ultimately, peace was brought about by the threat of nuclear annihilation. Consider the transference of antibiotics and immunization programs to poor nations from rich nations early this century, reducing death rates. Industrialized economies were societies that were already advanced enough to invent these medicines. This implies such societies are modern, similar to now, with both men and women well educated and lots of working women. In such conditions, we expect low birth rate. In poor nations, the fertility rate tends to be high. The sudden reduction in death rate without the necessary social changes to reduce birth rate created surplus population. This caused tremendous burden on housing, educational and economic infrastructure, bringing down the quality of life. Let us consider the current situation in the world. The world is politically relatively calm compared to last century, with most nations developing fast. Relationship factors have improved, but not as surprising to the extent of technological miracles. We have violence, rape, crime, corruption, social issues happening all over the world. Possessing nuclear weapons have become a status symbol, yet the economic growth is fueling adoption of technology. All this ultimately affects economic prosperity and stability. Let us look at the present global economic situation. Converting technology TQ into economic prosperity requires good RQ, such as in entrepreneurship skills, management skills, organization skills, etc. High technology but low relational advancement throughout the world results in many persisting economic problems, both in developed and developing world, such as income inequality, joblessness, low quality of business services, environmental problems because of our failed relationship to environment, etc. Let us look at the power of the future technologies that is going to come in few decades. Quantum computing. Full-scale development of this technology will make current computers look like toys. Quantum gravity, the latest frontier in fundamental physics. Purely speculative now, but breakthrough progress may produce technologies that help travel the cosmos, or weapons that may make nuclear weapons look like firecrackers. Robots may become smaller than people and omnipresent. Nanotechnology and molecular manufacturing will make current technologies look like Stone Age stuff. To sum up, these future developments may create heaven on earth or wipe out life on earth as we know it. Will humanity be ready to exploit these future technologies for promoting prosperity? Train individuals who can be trusted to manage these future technologies. Avoid any destructive effects or global conflicts resulting in global destruction. To sum up, balancing an RQ and TQ advancement is going to determine our future prosperity and survival. Now, what is the benefits of balancing RQ and TQ? Economic productivity. Sustained economic development requires both RQ and TQ advancement. Improvement of services in business, healthcare, education, etc. Political peace, social stability, and ultimately survival of humanity itself. Now, what is the cause of RQ-TQ imbalanced evolution? Education throughout the world focuses on TQ to promote economic growth, ignoring RQ. Our scientific understanding of human mind and behavior is limited. Further progress is to be made. Governments don't invest much in these areas as compared to technological investment. More in life we adopt technology, less we spend time interacting with people. Nowadays we have people spending most of the time in computers and television for work and entertainment. Industries have less workers and more robots. The result is TQ increases at the expense of RQ. The main reason for RQ-TQ imbalanced human evolution is human brain itself. Roughly, human brain can be considered to be organized in many layers. Higher layers are important for higher thinking involving TQ. They are flexible and so can learn techniques involving technology fast. Lower layers are important for emotions and instincts involving RQ, but lower layers are rigid, so lags behind the higher layers. This asymmetry directly leads to RQ-TQ imbalance problem. Now, how to tackle the RQ-TQ imbalanced human evolution? First and most importantly, we need to change our business and educational systems to incorporate RQ training extensively. We need more research into understanding human mind and human brain. Experts around the world need to zero on balancing the RQ-TQ So, argue of the world populations advance as much as our technological progress. Governments need to invest extensively in research and education to bring about these changes. Promote a RQTQ balanced world. Join the UNITESERVE project at www.uniteserve.com. Explore science of human mind and relationships at www.scientificrelationism.com.